Welcome. Oh, sorry about the last live. My phone froze up. It got too hot. But what I was speaking on was the first of all the time Ti and Boosie. I just did a live this week on them when they went to a video shoot that their sons were in. Hey, you can hear me? So now I'm fit to play a video about Lord. So Boosie went. I love me some Boosie. You know I love me some Boosie. But he wrong in this. He is wrong in this, and I just feel like it's not cool for him to be this way. A lot of people are stuck in their ways as if they can't change. I bet these people make it so hard for their therapists. I really do. I bet they make it so hard for their therapist. Okay, if they go to therapy, because it's crazy. Like, why would you speaking on your daughter? I mean, first of all, you already was speaking ill on your daughter when you're talking about uh the same sex situation. And if you're not that, I mean, how could you know what I'm saying, really speak on it? If you're against it, then okay, that's what you're against. Just like anybody, they have their own opinion. But let's not be harsh. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to be harsh? And then it kind of makes that full circle back to your daughter. And I always wonder how Ivy felt because he speaks so loosely about being against it. And you had, by the stuff that he's been saying about same sex, you know, it it's just like she had to have hard because he's very opinionated, as if he's some kind of angel. Like we can't see through his bull crap too. Like, come on now, this is your child, your oldest child that's speaking out, and I never seen her be rude to you. I never seen her be disobedient to you. She's always been a good child, and you've always said that. And she loves her daddy. She loves her mama. She loves her siblings. And she's just a free child having her way in this world. And I love her music. I love her music. And her girlfriend is, she looks like a sweet little girl. She is there for her. And just like you should be. But no, leave it up to Boosie. He always has to you always have to mess something up that is good for you. And I think you need to break that chain. You know, you seem very dark. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to cry at this video because, for one, this young lady, she's a sweetheart. I think we all watch her and listen to her music or have watched her videos in this house, and she's never been disrespectful. And because last week they literally Ti and Boosie literally had to go to a video shoot, like I said, and you know tell their boys, Boosie's son and Ti's son King, we all know them, about not having drugs and weapons on their set when they're filming a video. You gotta understand, everything for these celebrities are to keep them out of trouble. As if They never been through those situations before. They've been through those situations before. And y'all gotta understand this new generation, they're gonna speak up for themselves. Just like Boosie is being stuck in his ways and talk about I'm Baptist and we don't do that. Like, dude, the world is changing. You're gonna be left behind if you continue on being stuck in your ways. It's okay for you to sit up there and have your opinion and be like, well, was right is right, but these children, these people, they can't help how they feel and what they like. They can't help that. I mean, that shows a cold heart where you don't even have the sympathy for your own child. This is your child. This is your blood, you know? And you have to let her find out, just like any other situation in your children's life, you have to allow them to find out in their own life. Just the same with King and your Boosie's son, and just the same with Ivory. You have to learn how to let them and other people that you feel like, oh, they not doing wrong, but who really makes you the judge? You're not the judge in the jury. You're not. You're not the judge in the jury for nobody. Just because you sit around here with cash and you have money, don't mean you really don't have the right. Because some these celebrities think they are above God, that they're better than God, that they I give my opinion. And he was so dead serious on Careasha Please podcast. And I'm like, why is you saying that on her crap anyway? Why are you, I mean, you making it blow up on her podcast about your child, which your child has already seen you speak on that in numerous of interviews, because I seen it. I heard it. And obviously I want to know why. Like, why? So I'm fit to play this video because it just breaks my heart.
I really don't even know where to start for real because this ain't even my character. I don't really be getting
Boosie's
on here
daughter
and giving y'all what
Ivory.
y'all want. But I feel like my daddy want me to give y'all what y'all want, and he want me to give him what he want as well. Okay, so he always speaking on my sexuality. The whole world know that. Um, and it been about 2 years now that I be quiet. I keep quiet on the shit. I wouldn't say nothing. I just go with the flow. I did everything in my power to understand that this is my father, regardless. Like, I'm gonna accept him and love him for who he is. So I just seen he recently did an interview with Careasha, and he used the word contaminating and putting my siblings in it with that. If you know me, this shit make me so mad. If you know me, I love and respect my siblings with everything in me. And they respect me and love me with everything in them.
First of all, I just feel like with you putting her siblings in it is a manipulation tactic. You know, you kind of pushing the siblings child out of her way. Well, like you want her siblings not to like her or something because of what because you gotta understand, dad got the money. And as soon as you say something like that, it those children be like, well, we gotta listen to dad because he's the one that has the money, although we don't agree with him. but that's their sister. They're gonna have to be around them anyway. They're gonna have to be around her anyway. So why would you try to interfere with those relationships? She has been a wonderful big sister. We have seen Ivory grow with within her life, her personality, and her music. And it's just crazy to me how he would compare her lifestyle and add the siblings in it, because I mean that has nothing to do with the siblings. You raise your children to have their own mind, and obviously Ivy, that is what Ivy is doing. So I don't that it just breaks my heart that you try. Why would you choose her? Why would you choose her? But you sit up here and you do a lot of things and like menage a trois and stuff like that with two women or whatever. But okay, you're discriminating. That's not cool. When that's just because that's what she like is another girl. You have to let everyone learn for themselves. And Boosie, I just think you're stuck in your freaking ways. Like you need to grow up some more. Just because your age says you're grown doesn't mean that you're grown. I'm sorry.
When you getting on their nerves, I'm who they call.
And I can see that.
My siblings, most of my siblings, teenagers. Teenagers, you don't want to let grow up.
He
But
wants to
okay.
control them.
Another thing, you keep speaking on me gay. You keep doing interviews and I don't say nothing, right? The first ever interview you did, you said you found out I was gay, that I like girls and I had a girlfriend from a picture that went viral. That was a lie. I let that slide. I never addressed it. You found out I was gay a year before that. The incident happened in Jamaica when I was a gay B word. When you called me a gay B word.
Wow.
So if the world really knew all the things and the hurtful things you told me before and I forgave you, you wouldn't even understand. And no matter how you feel,
That's my thing. I don't understand. Boosie, just get off the subject of that. If you're not gay, why are you on the subject of that? You have a loving child that loves you. And first of all, you're manipulating her and you're down talking her for what? For what? This is a talented, beautiful child. Why didn't you just go talk to her? Why didn't you just go talk to her before you talk to everyone else?
at the end of the day, nigga, I'm your blood.
Facts. She's smarter than you, Boosie.
I am your daughter. And me, I feel like I done been through the most with you. And every time I turn around, it's like you bash me. It's like you bash me.
And you know what was crazy is that she held him down with that, because you would never be able to tell that he was doing that to her. But I definitely believe her. You would never be able. She carried herself so well, and whatever pain that she went through with him, or is still going through, obviously, um it hurt her. And all I seen Boosie come out is say, "Not finna make me out to be a bad dad." It's not about that. The young lady never said you was a bad dad, but mentally, you will mess them up. You will mess them up. You have messed them up mentally with the words that you say. Because I don't care. I may have my opinion, but you don't treat people as different from nobody else because of your freaking stupid opinion. She did not say you were a bad dad. She said you're a good dad. But you always try. I can't stand when people try to turn it back on them like they're the victim when this child is the victim. And there's plenty of parents like this. It's plenty of parents like this that sits up there and you deal with so much from your parents in the past, and they still thinking you a little girl that they can sit up there and control you. And then when you're fed up with it, you're not finna make me out to be a bad person, bad dad. What it is, what I said is what it is. Y'all better get out of that. You're gonna lose a lot of good people because of that. You're gonna lose a lot of good people because of that. And that's a true story. Cause you can't change your ways. You stuck in your ways. You know you really love this person. And you know that person really love you. But because you're stuck in your ways, your word stands and nobody else's matter. And I don't think that's fair.
And it's like the whole world can go against you, but either one. Since I've been a little girl, I never would go against you.
It is hard to see her cry. It really is.
Like,
Boosie, you made me mad on this.
I'm really fed up.
You heard what she said? She fed up. She fed up, and I don't blame her. Been there. Been there before. She dealt with it. She dealt with it. Just because you're a parent, got to remember we all, as parents, or everyone on this earth is temporary. Even your parents. Okay, so you lead and you try to guide your children the best way you know how. But I can tell you this right here. This ain't right. This is not right when he spoke on his daughter in this way. Obviously you can have your opinion. We get it. Everybody can have their opinion, but everybody don't have to agree either. And I really, I really pray for her. I don't feel bad because I know Ivy is strong. If she dealt with it this long, not saying it was right, she gonna come out on top. She gonna fight against all Boosie's demons. Cause just last week or the week before, you have had another warrant. You know what I'm saying? You have a good child here. I mean, anybody would love a child like this. This girl has been obedient, has listened to her dad. You see the words that she's saying. She's saying she still love her dad. And anytime she goes on an interview, you know, she's not sitting up there bashing her dad, even though these people want him to, because of his opinion of the same relationship. Like, this is ridiculous. This young lady love her parents, man. And Boosie, I'm just saying, like, you wrong for this. And it ain't. And I definitely know you can't sit up there and say that she came on here for sympathy. No, no, no. Just like I've been watching your interviews and you speak on that with Vlad TV and stuff like that. Um, I've been hearing you speak about it, and it's nerve wracking knowing what she has to go through, what you're speaking about. So I know she ain't come on here for sympathy. So don't even go there. What you need to do is get to apologizing and being and learn how to have a better heart towards your children. Because with those boys, they have seen with you and Ti, they have seen you guys do these things. And of course, you have people talking in the street telling them how your dad, they dad used to be. And to them, they think it's cool. And y'all want to try to reach them now when they grown ups and doing their own thing. Like, I ain't gonna say you too late, but I'm gonna say you gonna have to let them learn at this point.
And you get to talking about God. Like, I don't know my God. He talking about God and how I grew up. I know my God from Nita, from my mama. My mama sent me scriptures every morning.
And it's crazy that Boosie, you're talking about God. Like, you don't live that. You don't even look like you live that. You don't act like you live that. These children know that you don't live that. And tell you the truth, the most of people that go to church and talk about they going to church, and I'm not speaking on her, but sit up there like you, Boosie, and talk about God, is the biggest hypocrite you can find. You use God in situation when it benefits you. You have to let this young lady live. You gotta let her live, just like you gotta let your son live and learn. She has to live and she has to learn. Now, what you think God gonna think about you when you enter the gates of heaven and you are judging her, your own blood, your own child? I can't stand when people use God only for their benefit to try to prove their point. That's when you know he ain't nothing but a joke.
My mama put me in a church home. I don't recall not one time I'm ever getting up with you and you taking me to the Lord's house. I don't never recall it. I didn't learn that from you. I learned to hustle from you. I learned to not let nobody play with me from you. Even if it's you. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I never downplayed you. I never said you was a bad father because you're not. You gonna make sure your kids straight.
Ivy is the child that when they speak out, you listen. That's what type of child Ivy is. And Boosie, I really hope this wakes you up and you really do go to your child and stop standing on because you the parent. Yeah, we're not our children's friend. Parents know that. It's tactics to this. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You want your children to be able to come talk to you. And you got to know how to do that. And it's like obviously she can't talk to you, but you talk to everybody else but her. Like this crazy. This young lady is hurt. Your child is hurt. And you talking about nobody finna stop me from thinking that I'm a bad dad. Say that. Nobody said that. You're looking at the wrong thing once again. When you have your child up there hurt like that, she's living her own life and paying her own bills. Cut it out. Cut it out. And they just want that love and respect and um appreciation. from you, but yet you are everywhere talking about their sexuality to people that don't give a doggone about you or your kids. Like, come on now, you trying to stay relevant. You can speak your truth, but that don't means her truth ain't true either. But yours stand and her doesn't. No, it's her life now. She is wrong. And you're gonna have to accept that. You know, it's crazy.
You always gonna do that. But emotionally, mentally, you suck. You suck, bro. And I know you suck with that because you rather go to the internet and have a conversation with the internet about your kids before you come to us and have that conversation. He done did about 6, 7 interviews about me being gay, right? We ain't not never have he never not have one sit down with me, myself, just him and Iviona, and ask me why you became that way, fat. What triggered you? What he is it never been that. Every answer, every question y'all asking him, and he giving y'all them answers. If I go ask him that,
Yeah, I don't understand why he just can't look over that question either. That lets you know to me who would sacrifice their child. So I feel like that they need to be careful because these celebrities, if it's embarrassing them, man, they would sacrifice somebody in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? And by Boosie being stuck in his ways and saying all what he had to say, and then when the children finally retaliate back and say something, oh, you're not finna be going against me. How's they going against you? Now, what if God punished you every time you went against him? I don't think you'll be here, Boost. I don't think you'll be here. He has given you chance after chance. If you don't get it right and you set up, you don't, I'm telling you, he better get it right with that dark soul. A lot of things is coming up on Boosie. And then on top of that, like with T.I., like y'all trying to humble your children now and try to get them right now, but what about when they was coming up? Y'all was too busy doing some of the same things them boys was doing, your boys was doing. And now you want to come in and you want to try to do something now when they're grown. In the same way, you want to try to, talk about her sexuality, obvious sexuality. It's not your sexuality. Go ahead on with your girlfriend and be who with you want to be with. That's not for her. She doesn't feel like that's for her. How do you disown your kids? See, for one, I feel like it's kind of easy for you, huh? Because you the dad, you really didn't have to birth that child. You was a sperm donor to that child. But you, like she said, you take care of your kids, but mentally, man, that's not what we here to do. I'm trying to I'm trying to right my wrongs. Now, I'm trying to be a better person. And I don't think he even, because he's a celebrity and they think they get away with so much. You know, a lot of times we don't even know how much danger these celebrity children are in. Like we regular people, we get it. We already know, so we have to protect ourselves. But even with him being a parent of Ivy and a parent of his kids, you gotta worry about what Boosie will do, how far Boosie will do to sacrifice people. So you have to, you know, Sitting up there selling your daughter out like that, talking about her almost every interview so many times. I've heard it. You talk about her sexuality. You shouldn't even be even on that talking about that for with nobody, for the simple fact, like I said, your opinion is your opinion. But these are these people's lives. They're grown. Get over it. You can't control everything.
He wouldn't give me an answer. You know what I'm saying? He don't. The things that he do, bro, I would have never thought he would do. And it's like I came to the point to where yesterday it just really did it to me because I'm like, bro, I would always not say something because I would feel like I'm not finna get on here and disrespect my pops. I'm not finna get on here and go against the grain and go against my daddy. Nobody finna make me do that. But it's like, you making me do that. They not even making me do that. You making me do that, nigga, because you steady speaking on me.
Yeah, because y'all know how all the celebrities love to try to blame the internet. It ain't the internet. You know, is y'all coming out and doing stuff like this, talking about your kids, talking about your situations, and then next time you know the internet kind of makes it work. No, it don't. We don't make it worse. You should never put it out there. Don't put it out there. It won't be talked about. But it's fair use. It's fair use when you put it on that internet. So if you're talking about your daughter and she's not there, that's not cool. That's not fair use because she is not there to defend herself. And you haven't even talking. You haven't talked to her about the situation. Talk about being a good parent, right? Why not go to your child first? No, you're the money parent, the one that make the money that can force the children to listen and obey. Nah, a real parent without all that, they're gonna listen. They're gonna obey. They can come talk to you. They can't come talk to you, Boosie, because all of it is controlled by money. And this young lady knows because she has to do it on her own. She got to do it on her own because she already know how you are. You're gonna throw the money. You gonna give them money. Don't get me wrong, but this is how you control them, just like the masses control you with money.
You steady, like I would respect if you just say, just one time, just say, my daughter know how I feel about that. Can we move on to the next question? I can never get that from you. If y'all go look at my interviews, y'all will see. Anytime they try to make it like my daddy don't fuck with me or he this and that, I say he love me regardless. This my pops. I ain't going against him. Y'all ain't gonna turn me against him. I always stood on it. And it's like, I feel like you just don't be caring. You just don't care about my feelings no more. You just don't care about my heart. Because you entitled to feel you feel. You entitled to your own opinion. Everybody is. Everybody is. And then another thing, I take a lot of backlash from you. I take a lot of backlash from you, Pops. Like a lot of people be scared to work with me. A lot of people don't want to work with me. A lot of opportunities have been missed because you are my father. But that's something I can't change. You know what I'm saying? So I don't go around like I don't fuck with that nigga anyway because he don't fuck with me. I don't do that just so I can get on. You know what I'm saying? And with this music shit, if you broadcast my music the way you broadcast me being gay, maybe I'll be further than what I am. But
Facts. Boosie, she's smarter than you. She's smarter than you. And I think she will make a lovely parent one day. She's a very smart girl. And you got to be mindful of all the stuff that she has seen. And you know it's kind of dangerous when your children have seen all what you've done. Hmm. You probably want to think about that. She's your oldest child. Like she said, she didn't seen a lot. And then Boo said, why people barely want to work with her because of you? What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? It can't be good because look at this lovely young lady and mannerable young lady. Why? You causing havoc? You misbehaving? This is what crazy to me. They love you sitting up here judging, but you ain't the best person yourself. Y'all, if you from now on, people need to stop doing that. If you ain't the best person yourself, you know. But like I said, he's there for the money. He he he's controlling his kids with the money. That don't make you no good parent. Because if you ain't talk to your child first about what's going on, because it takes more than money to raise kids. I'm sorry, it takes more than that. You got to have some morals yourself. How was you raised? She's right. You're sitting up here. She can't. People don't really like you, Boosie. What are you doing? Because I like you, but you got a little dark soul there. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm like, dark soul.
But you so worried about me being gay, you can't even see my true talent. The world
And
always
she
talk
got
about, I know your
talent.
daddy's so proud of you. He should be so proud of you and all that. Man, I don't remember the last time he told me that.
Now that's
I
crazy.
don't remember the last time I got that from him. And I'm always grateful.
That's crazy. So now you gonna let what you got against the same sex being with each other. Not let so you now you not gonna let your child know how proud you are of her, um, how she doing most of it on her own. Um, that there you go right there. Another sense of manipulation, another sense of control. Um, and now this did stuff going on because he hit New York City, hooked up with P Diddy, wipe him down. You're a fool. Oh, they next. They next. This is why like I said, when he was going after Ti and Boosie was confronting the boys about guns and weapons and drugs and stuff. They see themselves. Basically, they see themselves. And with all this Diddy stuff going on, a lot of people trying to stay low key. But I don't think they're gonna be able to be low key. Sometimes I think Boosie is the feds. And whenever they don't give him what they want, they put a warrant out on him. Act like he's in trouble. Man, because there's no way I sit up here and be talking about my child like that. My child can speak for herself, and I'm so glad Ivory came out speaking for herself. It's ridiculous what he's doing, and Where's your full statement now? You love to give all these interviews to Vlad TV, and now you want to give it to Careasha Please. And I don't know why. Why is you giving that here for anything? This is how you know these celebrities, they are with each other on all the dirty work that they do. Dirty work that they do. And Carisha looking like, I don't know what she looked like, cloned up there. If you ain't watched that Careasha Please with Boosie on she just looks so fun. I think just need to take that wig off her head. It looks so ridiculous. But anyway, let me finish listening.
It don't matter what he gives me. It don't matter, and I barely even ask him for something. That's why I want my own so bad. That's why I'm hosting the debut. That's why I'm trying to do little features. That's why I'm doing little interviews, because I want my own. I want my own, and he know that. He know that, bro. Like, that don't make no sense. I pay for most of my videos. I pay for most of this. You're not doing nothing. You're not supporting me like you should, and I don't hold that against you. I don't hold that against you. I still love you. I still don't downplay you, talk about you. But I'm tired of sparing. I'm tired of sparing, and I'm tired of just feeling like I'm just letting you play with me because you my pops.
And believe it or not, you do spare your parents. I'm a living witness to this. You do spare your parents. You always sit there and take all what they dish out to you, even when you know you have changed your perspective on life about a lot of stuff. You know, and it ain't just got to be a situation like this. But your parents just keep downing you, keep coming at you the wrong way. No, you're grown. I am grown. Treat me like your child, and instead of a person on the street. Because if you really should know, a person on the street probably would treat her better than what you're doing right now. And you don't want them to get into stuff like that, street stuff. And she's been very humble. But parents do overstep their boundaries, and they think that the kids don't see the manipulation, but they still trying to obey their parents. They still trying to listen to them past all that and still have their same mind at the same time. But the manipulation gets out of control. And it's a point where you do get fed up. And you're like, I'm not dealing with this. Oh, he gonna have to say something to me in order for me. He gonna have to apologize seriously, and you have to do it publicly or the same way with how you did it. Come at me, you gonna have to say something to me. You gonna have to apologize because at this point, she's fed up. She's fed up, and just like with our parents or me being a parent, you know, your children get fed up. They get tired. They're human too. Just like you, it don't just go off the parents feeling. You really do have to hear your children out. You do. You do. So it can be hard, but you do. You have to hear them out. Because, other words, you don't understand the person that you are. Your children gonna let you know, man, you stuck in your ways. It's not like that these days. You know, and they show you what's going on these days. Like I said, you can have your opinion, but let's not let that just stick that way. Let's try to make some kind of compromise. Let's talk. Let's compromise.
I'm tired of feeling like that. And I love you regardless. I'm always gonna love you. But it's no way I'm finna keep letting you speak on me and I'm not gonna speak on you. There's no way I can't do that. And for the people that do support me and do know Ivy, I appreciate you. With everything in my heart, I appreciate y'all for allowing me to just be myself, express myself through this music, through YouTube channels, anything I want to do. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up because the haters, like that's something I can be used to. Like they don't know me. They can comment on my life and do what they want. That's something that I can't let get me upset. You don't, like you know me. You my daddy. You don't continue to down me. You don't do that. You don't do that, especially if I ain't never do it to you.
And I got to say, that is a hurtful feeling. That is a hurtful feeling when they continue to down you. And then when you show them, you tell them who they are, they ain't gonna like it. They not gonna like it. And wanna disown you. And be like, well, ain't no child of mine gonna talk to me like that, but ain't no parent of mine gonna disrespect me like that. Because of anything, I mean, you could tell he obviously didn't raise them, that they moms did, but but he had his part in what he poured into their life. Just like she said, you taught me how to hustle. You taught me, yeah, not to take nothing from nobody. We teach all that as a mother. You just putting your little extra sprinkles on that. We don't take nobody crowd. What do you mean by that, though? What do you mean by that, Boosie? Because it's different coming from you, for real.
I ain't never done that to you. It's certain things that the world would never know that I take to my grave for you, and you know that. You know that. It's certain things that I know, certain conversations that you done told me, certain hurtful words you done told me that half of the people that still respect wouldn't even respect you.
Whoop. Whoop. What them words was? What you done told your child? That's why I say you cannot. I'm telling you. You don't want your children to come out about you while you sitting up here speaking your mind. Oh, I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. Okay, okay. Just remember what you're teaching your children. You're teaching them how to speak their mind too. So you better be careful with what you're saying and what you're doing. Because when they come out and speak, we believe children, right? We believe them.
And you know this. You know this, bro. But I'm really kind of disappointed that I had to come on here and do this, and I let it get to me like this. But bro, I feel like this is the only way I can feel better. And y'all probably say, why you don't call him? Why you don't go to him? Why you don't call me and come to me?
Facts. You the child.
Why you don't do me that?
It goes both
So
ways.
that
Really,
being said,
if it's love there, it goes both
that'll
ways.
be my last time speaking on it. As long as it's his last time speaking on
And
it, and it
that's for
probably
real.
won't. I'll just put this. I use my music to vent. And if y'all would have been listening, y'all would have been hearing little things in my music because that's what I use to vent. That's what I use to cope. So in October, I drop a new project. Y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to me and join.
Okay, October, you guys. She's gonna drop a project, so make sure you support her. You know what I'm saying? She doing it herself. She's a celebrity's child. I ain't gonna even lie. They go through a lot too. They go through a lot too. So don't knock it because Boosie is her daddy. Help her. And I want to see if Vad give her an interview. That's what I want to see. Vad, you gonna give her an interview about this situation? She probably won't take it, but still at the same time, let us hear about it. Cause you're always having Boosie on now. He always talk about everything else, about what's going on with you.
YouTube channel. I've enjoyed it. And
I've
I
enjoyed
pray
it.
that everybody just just keep being them.
And
Be
Ivy.
you. Because you. And at the end of the day, everybody is human. You human, I'm human, and he human too. If he don't know it. So
That's true. You know what I'm saying? Never let nobody change. If you know who you are is good enough for the people that loves you, the people around you, you know, be who you are. Be who you are. You ain't got nothing to prove. Because one thing about it, everybody is still learning. I don't know what person has got this all figured out. There's not a perfect person in this world. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop for the people that sit up there and think that they're perfect. Nah, it's not a perfect person in this world. Not a perfect person in this world. Turn their nose up at the next person. You know, Boosie, you not liking same sex. You know, being together, but at the same time, that's what you would like in your bedroom. That you have accepted in your bedroom. That's not cool. Really, your opinion is very irrelevant. You can't choose who a person loves. You can't do that. You can't. You know, that's your child's life. That's crazy. This is a prime example of a dad trying to be in control and very manipulative because of his money, because of his fame, him being a celebrity. Like, come on now, talk to your child. Talk to your child, man, and be serious about it. Change your ways. Change your ways. Before it's too late.
yeah. Damn, I'm back on the contaminating because why would you even say that? Like, like you make it sound like I'm like ill or something. Like, nigga, what? Like contaminating. If anything, you're contaminating. How about that? You got a whole song about two girls kissing in the back seat. You've been performing this since I was about 3, 4 years old. So what you talking about? You still performing on stage now. If that ain't contaminating, then what is?
Then what is? And there's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing to talk about, Boosie. She's been paying attention very closely, sir. And you just didn't know that. You just sat up there and just thought that yeah, I'm moving right. Yeah, you. Boosie, I ain't never felt like you ever moved right. You know, and then look, you definitely ain't moving right with your kids, and that's definitely who you have to think. I mean, and you know, being a parent, it ain't easy, and we do know that. But the manipulation and the control, sometimes we may not see that we're doing that, but in this situation, I think Boosie knows exactly what he's doing. In this situation, I really think he knows exactly what he's doing and what he's saying. And it's very hurtful to see Ivy hurt like this. And she has to live her own life. Her life is not your life. Our children's life is not our life. But we're still here whenever they need us. And whenever they want to talk, like, this is just ridiculous. But that's all I came on here for. And I wanted to talk about that because it's more people than just her that has to go through this type of stuff. Um, for him to sit up there and act like he is going, like he can say it, but she can't feel a way about it. Just let him talk. No, you ain't finna just be talking, man. I'm gonna have to say something about it. I'm gonna stick up for myself. Like, she took it long enough, and I don't blame her for being fed up. If that's what you want, Boosie, for her, to be around her, she gonna when people fed up, they gonna give you exactly what you want. But like I said, this is all for the day, y'all. So I'm finna get up off here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm out.